Sometime early Sunday morning, we believe after 1:30 in the morning or before daylight, someone removed the Marcus David Peters sign from the Lee Circle. That sign was removed and location unknown. The sign reappeared on social media with a Confederate battle flag draped over it. No one has taken credit for it, to my knowledge. However, that did spark the fire of some protests last night. One of the protests was led by 381 movement. 381 began marching. They wanted to get their message out, and they did. We spoke to them. They actually moved as best they could onto the sidewalk. They walked, they protested, they got their word out. Now, inside in a couple of Antifa people or Antifa-like type people embedded themselves. As we watched that protest go on, we saw these two protesters or these two rioters begin to spray paint and do tagging along the way. We kept our eye on them, but as soon as the protest for 381 ended, the Antifa people moved into play. And at that point in time, we went to work. We ended up arresting 10 people right there on the spot. As we were making those arrests, the two subjects who were embedded in 381 walked by. The two who were doing damage to property, they themselves were also taken into custody. So a total of 12 people were arrested last night. The book bags that we took from the individuals out there were filled with hammers, blunt objects, smoke bombs, improvised devices, as well as flares. But I think the big thing that we are taking from this is exactly what RPD and the city has been saying, that peaceful protesters are here, and they come out and they actually get their message out, and they adhere to the laws as best as they can. However, there is that element of Antifa or Antifa-like subjects who have to embed themselves into larger peaceful protests. Standing by themselves, they don't have high numbers, but that's what they seek to do. And last night it didn't work, and a great deal of thank you also goes to 381 for policing their own protest. Absolutely phenomenal.